Call of Duty Zombies, specifically the Treyarch iteration, has a long history, and the Zombies game mode has grown a lot over time. The theme, the characters, the locations, and even the power scaling of the player. The first map of this long-running game mode was Nacht Der Untoten. This was playable straight after players completed the World at War campaign, and players were not expecting this at all. This resulted in the start of one of the franchise's biggest future selling points, and the initial reception was clear that players wanted more of this mode, and Treyarch delivered on all fronts with the following maps, at least within the following couple of Treyarch games. The Nacht Der Untoten that we will be talking about in this video will be the World at War one specifically, as the other remakes and iterations of the map have additions that take away from the aspects that will be discussed in this video, primarily the horror, as the future versions end up adding perks and even gobblegums, which if you have played all the various versions of Nacht Der Untoten will know make a massive difference on the map, specifically taking away from the horror aspect and the difficulty as well. Nacht Der Untoten at the time of release had no story attached to the map, at least no serious story attached to it. It was just 4 soldiers trapped in a building, fending off against the hordes of undead. The map in itself completely gives off the sense of loneliness and tension, with fog surrounding the building and colours being more washed out and dark. Zombies will take their time getting to you, slowly making their way through the fog into the player's visibility, and this only adds to the sense of dread waiting for your inevitable demise. Zombies take their sweet time approaching the structure, especially on the lower rounds where the zombie aggression is much more toned down in comparison to the later rounds, and even when you are alone you can still hear the growls and screams in the distance. The lack of perks and pack-a-punch and the 2-hit takedown from World at War Zombies emphasises the player's vulnerability in such a tight space, with only a handful of weapons to buy from the walls and a mystery box placed in the second of the only 2 ground floor rooms. While traversal is quite limited on the map, it is not completely non-existent. Players can choose to open specific doors on the map to help them control where they can expect zombies to pop up from, while some of the newer or even more thrill-seeking players may choose to open every door on the map, making it even more tense given zombies will be able to pop up from every window and room connector. As I said before, there are no perks on the map and there isn't even a pack-a-punch, making the power scale favour the zombies more and more as the rounds progress, which nowadays is less common given how powerful perks, gobblegums and wonder weapons are now. The only utility that came close to keeping the power balance in the player's favour was the flamethrower, which in itself required skill and practice to know how to use and when to use. This weapon would kill zombies relatively quickly regardless of the round, however would require some thoughtful execution while training zombies, as you would be downed in 2 hits, meaning 2 zombies could hit you at the same time to insta-kill you in technically 1 hit. This made it so when zombies are in the structure, it made the game tense regardless of what weapons you have and what round you were on. Overall, Nacht Der Untoten was the perfect first simplistic map Treyarch could create to help test the waters of the game mode, a mode most players probably didn't see coming at all at the time given the nature of the Call of Duty series, and this would not be the last we saw of the map. This would be followed up by an arguably even more creepy and even more tense map, Verrückt, which I will be releasing a video about soon, so be sure to subscribe for that. Let me know down below guys what you think of the OG Nacht Der Untoten and what map you think is the scariest in Zombies and why, and I look forward to reading all of your comments. If we could smash the like button and try hit 50 likes on this video, it would be extremely appreciated and it does help the channel grow a lot. And yeah guys, thank you all so much for watching and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.